The Honourable Willie Jackson.
Kia ora, Mr Speaker, kia koutou Ngati Ranginui, tai mai nei tēnei wai mihi ana kia koutou. E te kāne ki te maumahara ngā rangatira kuahinga, reira moi mai rā. A kānui tēnā kia koutou te hunga tai mai nei, e mihi ana kia koutou. E mihi ana kia koutou. E mohi ana tātou katoa ki te mahi tinihanga o te kraun. I maumahara tērā. Engari, ko tēnei te wā ki te whaka tika tērā kaupapa. Anō reira, tēnā koutou, tēnā no tātou katoa. Well, it's good to have everyone here, and you would have heard all the kōrero today supporting the kaupapa, apart from Winston Peters, who went off on another tangent. But not sure what kaupapa he was talking about today, but it certainly wasn't the bill. But it was lovely to see him, though. He was a wonderful tauranga MP, wasn't he? He was a wonderful tauranga MP. And I had a bit of a kōrero with him out there, but he certainly wanted to get that kōrero out. I want to acknowledge Dame Patsy here for your tautoko for our various kaupapa, being tremendous through the years, and our rangatira who are here today. Really good to see you. Kiri Tapu and Ranginui, both Labour, former Labour MPs, hopefully still Labour MPs. Good to see them. And here, because of a very serious kaupapa, a kaupapa that is repeated time and time again in terms of what's happened to our people. Scorched earth policy, the denial of the opportunity to advance tino rangatiratanga, it's all the same. The theme is all the same. And you hear it time and time again. And that's why it's good to hear that kōrero coming through. But I really did enjoy that kōrero from who was our young man this morning, Te Pioa, was it? He wasn't so young, actually. When I looked at him, he looked a bit older than me. But he was asking for inspiration in terms of housing, health, and, inspire us. Housing, health, education. I thought it was a good kōrero. Well, have I got the party for you? And guess what? It's not the Māori Party. It's the Labour Party. But I thought it was a great kōrero to get up after our fake kōrero and challenge us about, what are the kaupapa going forward? Because there's only so much you can do with these pūtea or with the transfer of properties. There's only so much you can do. You need a government to say, right, you can't have governments who say, well, there's the treaty settlement, Maoris, now go away. I heard that kōrero this morning. It was a challenge we had to deal with when I was a minister, when Kiri Tapu Allen was a minister, when Ranginui was a minister. Is that, hang on, it can't be just a treaty settlement. I thought that was a tremendous kōrero this morning. And that's what I put to the minister. What are we going to do in terms of housing? What are we going to do in terms of health? What are we going to do in terms of education? That's what the people were saying. That's what you're saying now. But we all come to these types of hui, and we all behave, and we all, don't put down challenges. But I'm not one of those ones who behaves. I got to put down a challenge too to this government over here, because the sad thing is we've got a nation of Māori under attack. Let's not forget this, and I know it's not, everybody says, kia whakakotahi mo te kaupapa. But hang on, we've got a tribunal under attack. We've got Māori health under attack. No, not true. We've got a treaty under attack. And shortly you'll hear from a party who are under attack.
Right, Mr Jackson, the bill.
This is the bill.
The bill.
This is the bill. I'm talking about the bill and the ramifications coming from this bill.
The bill.
I'm talking about the bill. I'm talking about what's happening in terms of our people and what the flow on is happening in terms of the bill. These are the this is what was, Mr Speaker, this was put on the floor this morning by our people. They put this on the floor in terms of what is the future? Where is the investment from the government? Where are we going? And it's only right. I know what you're saying, Mr. Speaker. You know, you're talking about a bill, but what is the flow on in terms of Māori society, and what is the future for our people? Now, what I say today is you can't just apologise for the past and forget about what's happening now. Surely, Mr. Speaker, and that's what our people are saying. So if you heard the kōrero this morning, the challenges this morning, the speakers in Te Reo Māori and in English, I'm only translating what I heard. I'm sure the audience here would reiterate that, and they're saying, you know, this is all good and well, but what about our input? What about some investment? What about some follow up? What about what's happening politically in this Parliament in terms of certain members? That was in the kōrero today. No, I'm not sitting down. I'm not sitting down. You don't walk over our kaupapa as it suits you, Mr. Speaker.
Leave the House, Mr. Jackson. 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 No, there will be no point of order, Mr. Jackson. Right, Mr. Jackson. Mr. Jackson, in light of the point of order.
Point of order, Mr. Speaker. This kaupapa is about te tiriti. That is the only way that this settlement has come into the House. You should not be using this power to stop kōrero e pāna ki tā tātou tiriti. Te tiriti no te tino rangatiratanga. This is not an expertise that this House has. There is no grounds to be using your power to silence the voices of those who are here to tautoko this kaupapa today. That is out of line.